what can citizens do when the law of the land is abused, when it's contrary to their natural rights, and in many cases contrary to the Constitution, when the judges are corrupt, when even law enforcement is corrupt? What can you do?
When all government should be drawn to Washington as the center of all power and become as venal and corrupt as the system from which we separated, my question right there is, to whom can the American people turn for peace, safety, protection, and liberty when it seems like all government has gone to lawfare, weaponization of government, instead of being there to do what the Declaration of Independence said, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. When government, as the Declaration of Independence says, becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people and their duty to throw off such government and establish new guards for our happiness. I believe it's the only thing we have left. And we start organizing in our counties to create constitutional counties with constitutional sheriffs that will put the federal government on notice. And this is what our September 7th event is all about, that we are going to create a declaration, a new one, to the federal government, to all the federal bureaucracies, to the state governments and bureaucrats, that the Bill of Rights will be enforced strictly in our county, and that the sheriff will enforce that against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It doesn't matter if you're carrying a fancy briefcase and wearing a three-piece suit. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. All criminals, all people who violate the Constitution, all agents and bureaucrats. If you come into my county, you better let me know first so that I know what you're doing and that you're not violating the rights of any of the people in this county like you did during January 6 arrests. Not one time did you FBI agents, not once did you follow or obey extradition laws of the state required by the U.S. Constitution. Not one time. Wow. So I'm not trusting you. You've been weaponized, and to do a check and balance for my people, we're putting you on notice. Check in my office before you do anything in my county. If you don't, then we're going to start erecting barriers against you coming into my county for any reason.